Hey, it's Danielle McCulley here in Seattle, also known as DMAC, and I wanted to make a video to give you an update on what's been going on in my private Telegram group. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but yes, I started a private Telegram group last month. I had a couple of people in my admin chat group that were asking me to do this so that I can share some chart setups and signals. So I did, and it's been going pretty well. I think the first week we caught over 400 pips, with signals and setups. Actually, the first 2 weeks. The third week wasn't that great, but we still managed to catch somewhere between 200 and 300 pips. And this is the fourth week, and by far has been the best week. Over 800 pips caught this week. I don't know. It's just like an amazing trading week. Probably one of the best I've had in a long time. So, yeah, things are going pretty well. I know a lot of people are still struggling out there to catch pips. Excuse me, to catch pips. A lot of people are still struggling with the agment and things like that. So, if that's you and you're looking for a nice little trading atmosphere where you can learn and catch pips, by all means, you're welcome to join my private Telegram group. It is free. It will remain free. I will not be charging for this at all. You can mark my word for that. It is a free group and it will stay that way. So I'm just going to hop over here and let you see how things are handled. You know how I do things in the Telegram group. So let's see. Okay, so starting right here, May 1st. So I share my chart analysis. I do a lot of my markups on TradingView, but let's see here. I think it was actually before. Yeah, I'll kind of post some charts to let you know what I am looking, what pairs I'm looking at. So right here, I had GJ on my watch list. I was also watching EA. And those played out really well this week. EA over 100 pips. GJ, I think over 200 pips, almost 250 pips on GJ. So this was definitely my trade of the week, GJ. And let's see here. Then I usually give updates too. And I'm trying to find where the signal started. Okay. So this was the signal that I gave for EA. And usually when I give a signal, I always post I try to post the chart or give an explanation to why I called the signal. That way you can kind of see my vision and get an idea of what I'm looking at and what I see. So I made this call for EA here and I gave, this description here, like we had the 4-hour. Let's just click on it so you can see. So I gave this description here. I always look for my entries on the 15-minute majority of the time, but right here we had a nice bearish candle and break. This is the 4-hour trend line. So it was a good time to enter right there. And as you can see, also the TDI was just kind of diving down, confirming the sell. So this is how I run my Telegram group. I know there's a lot of paid groups out there. There's a lot of paid groups out there that, let me just, hold on, let me turn these alarms off. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, as I was saying, there's a lot of paid groups out there that provide a signal service and will just, say sell this or buy that, which is fine. But for me, it's really hard for me to take signals if I don't know what they're looking at. So I don't think anyone should just blindly take signals unless you know the trader and you know their trading style. Then maybe it's okay. But I don't like doing it, so That's why in my Telegram group, I try to provide, some explanation or charts to go along with the signals. And then there was EJ, as you can see right here. Got the pins to the 50 MA, and there was also a 38.2 fib confluence. So I know a lot of people don't understand price action, but I'm hoping that my charts are helping you understand it a little bit better. Like I said, price action is always going to be your best indicator, and that's what I've been saying since day one with the AgMint. You have to have some knowledge of price action to be able to get the best results with the AgMint or FSO, harmonic scanner, whatever indicator it is. I think you do need, some basic knowledge of price action. A lot of people don't even know what that stands for. I mean, well, hopefully they do. I don't know. There are some traders that don't know what PA stands for, which is price action. But anyway, moving right along. So EA, and this was the chart I gave out for that. And another big strategy that I use with my trading, and it has definitely helped take my trading to the next level, is the quarters theory. I've done a lot of training on that through mm4x.com. Yes, I'm a member of mm4x.com. Been going through their training, and it's some of the best price action training I've seen online. I just like how they keep it simple, and they do use the market maker's method along with the quarters theory. So it's things that I already use along with the AgMint and other systems. So that's what really piqued my interest about MM4X. Very, very nice trading community. Good people over there. But anyway, let's get back to these signals. EN was given out. That was the chart for that one. GJ. So you'll see me talking about the QPs a lot. Yeah, I highly recommend learning the quarters theory. It's like the roadmap to the market. You can pretty much predict what price is going to do according to those key levels. And then I usually give an update. Right there, GJ was in profit, 20 pips. So she was just starting to drop there. All trades should be in the blue. And sometimes I will give, some AgMint charts and explanations. Right here, I was just talking about GJ being the perfect information setup, the market maker information where you want to sell the second leg. So it's a lot of good information. It's not just strictly AgMint and things like that or any other indicators. It's more so about trading in general and basically just price action because, like I said, if you want to win in Forex, you have to learn price action. Let's see here. And there's EA. There's also a harmonic that was playing out on EA. That pair. This pair has really grown on me, so I will be trading that more. I have 4 favorite pairs that I like to trade. It's GJ, EJ, AJ, and GA, and I just added EA. So you will see a lot of signals from those pairs because they're my favorites, and they each have, I don't know about EA, but I know the other 4, they have some of the biggest pip range. So I like catching pips, so I'm looking to trade, those pairs that are going to give you some really nice pips. So GJ is still dropping 54, and let's see what other signals did I give out. There's the GA sales signal. You can see right here, EJ was in profit. 45 EN, 63. And so this is what I wanted to show you, just some of the results from this week. this week was amazing. It was, yeah, I don't know. I was just like in the zone or something. But I think everything is really starting to click for me. I think I can finally say that I finally understand price action. I know what to look for and things like that. So all signals given this week either hit TP1 or TP2. There were 0 losses this week. So that's pretty impressive. Got to pat myself on the back for that. Um, yeah, EJ hit TP2 for 100 pips. GJ hit TP2 for 186 pips. I actually held GJ a little bit longer. So my final TP was for almost 250 pips, which it was hit. EN 55 pips. Let's see. GA 45. Okay, so GA hit TP. There was just one TP for that one for 72 pips. And I said that was going to be the last signal, but EJ had to jump back in that one because I knew it was going to continue to drop because we had the death cross here. And I'll just click on that. We had the death cross here. So you had the 50 crossing below the 200 and the 800. So yeah, I called that EJ. That was the last signal. And you have this nice wick here. So what happens when you see these wicks? You know, price likes to fill them to keep the momentum going. So that's a couple of signs right there that EJ is going to keep dropping. And my target was 130. As you can see, the 132.5, that's a large quarter point. Once it broke that, price likes to go to the next one. So that's why my target was set to 130. And let's hop back over here. Yeah, that's you can see right there, GJ 246 pips, EJ TP1 hit TP1 for 70 pips. And I'll try to help you manage the trades by telling you when to move your stop loss into profit and things like that also. So we also have some indicators that are shared in the group. Got a lot of goodies in here. I shared this template here. This is Jim Brown's high probability template. Very good, very good, very good system. Very accurate too. So we have a lot of goodies in here that I've shared to help, you know, you with other confluences or just to help you with other, you know, confirmations and things like that. So yeah, that's how we're doing it over here. I can't speak for the other Telegram groups, but I know if you're looking to catch some nice pips, if you're looking to catch more than 10 pips, hey, hit me up on Facebook and I will shoot you the link to my Telegram. Again, this is a private group. I'm not going to make it public. I want to keep it private. So the only way to get in is to have the link. All right. So I'm going to put my Facebook contact information below this video, as well as my Facebook page. If you can give me a like, I will appreciate that too. You can either contact me personally or you can send me a message on my Facebook page to say, hey, saw your video. I'd like to join your Telegram group and, you know, I'll get you the link. All right. So hopefully everybody had a good week. Like I said, we had an awesome trading week, over 800 pips caught. And that's it. Now I can get some sleep because it's the weekend. The markets are closed and be ready for next week. Hopefully we can do this again next week. All right. So everybody out there, have a good weekend. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to contact me on Facebook. All right. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good weekend.